elevate helps you thrive. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Jim Rohn. Discipline is the cornerstone of success, self-improvement, and personal growth. It's the door to happiness and self-fulfillment. It serves as the bridge between your goals and accomplishments, ensuring that progress continues even when inspiration wanes. Quite poetic, right? Well, it might be so, but it's nonetheless true. So, in this video, we will see what discipline is, what benefits does it have, and finally, and most importantly, we will give you a practical guide and techniques that you can use on a day-to-day basis. So, what is discipline? Discipline is to do what you hate to do just as if you love it. Mike Tyson. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Abraham Lincoln. There are three main components that you need to master if you want to be disciplined. Namely, first, consistency, which is to repeatedly take small, deliberate actions toward a goal. Second, focus, which is prioritizing what matters most over momentary desires. 3. Resilience, which is persisting through challenges without losing sight of the bigger picture. And now, the million-dollar question. Why do we want to be disciplined if discipline is so hard? Because discipline equals freedom. Even if it sounds counterintuitive, it is really it. Or, as Oprah Winfrey said, do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. Discipline increases your productivity by staying focused on your task and by reducing procrastination and efficiency. It will also better your time management, allowing you to accomplish more in less time, which in turn will free up more time. It will improve your decision-making. By resisting impulsive actions, it allows you to make rational long-term decisions rather than emotional short-term ones. It will enhance your mental and physical health by maintaining a healthy lifestyle, such as regular physical and mental exercise, proper nutrition, and healthy sleeping habits. It is also the key to long-term success. All successful people attribute their achievements mainly to discipline, as it enables them to persist through challenges and setbacks. And think of it, do you know any successful person who was not disciplined? Now that we underline what is discipline and what are its main benefits, let us jump into the practical set of techniques that will help you master discipline. 1. The SMART method. The acronym SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Having a clear objective stated using the SMART method will certainly provide a much better sense of your objective, as it is easier to be disciplined if you have a laid-out plan. Our typical goals are generally expressed vaguely. I want to be fit. How can you exercise discipline with such a vague goal? It doesn't tell you what to do, neither when to do it. The same objective expressed using the SMART method will be as such. I will exercise for at least 30 minutes, 5 days a week by doing a combination of strength training and cardio at the gym, so I can lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months. In this case, you know exactly what to do. Let us now break down the SMART objective so you understand exactly how it works and can do the same. The S, specific. Exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, strength training plus cardio. The M, measurable. Track progress by monitoring weight loss, the goal being to lose 10 pounds. The A, achievable. 30 minutes of exercises is realistic for most people. The R, relevant. Supports overall fitness and health improvement. The T, time-bound. The goal is to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. The two previous examples are two ways of stating the same objective. The first one is vague and unclear, whereas the SMART method is a laid-out plan that calls to action. 2. Start small and scale gradually. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. John C. Maxwell. Discipline is a long-term skill. You have to see it as a workout for your spirit. And just like when you work out at the gym, you do not overload yourself too soon. The same goes for discipline. Failing to apply the same principle will lead to burnout, and you will give up on a life-changing skill. Don't worry, Your capacity to implement discipline will grow over time with practice, just as your ability to lift heavier weights in the gym. So here are 2 techniques that will help you start small and increase the load over time. 1. The 2-minute rule. Start a task by committing just 2 minutes to it, reducing thus resistance to beginning difficult activities. The next time, you can add another 2 minutes, then another 2, then another 2, slowly working your way up to a full session. Keep in mind that 2 minutes is not an amount of time that is set in stone. It can vary depending on you and the activity at hand. The only rule set in stone is to keep it small to eliminate friction. 2. The small steps method. This is the twin sister of the 2-minute method, except that it is based on action rather than time. Let us assume that you want to write a book, but you lack the discipline to do so. So the first day, you just open your laptop with the intent to write. Second day, you open your laptop and write 1 sentence. The third day, you write 2 sentences, etc., etc. Slowly but surely, you are implementing the discipline of writing. Before you can notice, you will be writing a few pages a day. Don't forget that small wins build confidence and momentum and pave the way for greater things. 3. Design your environment to control your impulses. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. James Clear. This is a crucial point because your surroundings significantly impact your ability to stay disciplined. As David Kane said, self-control is easier when you don't have to use it. Logical, right? Keeping that in mind, you need to organize your physical and digital environment to minimize distractions and temptations, as to create a space conducive to focus. If you aim to eat healthily, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and eliminate junk food and unhealthy snacks. Put some healthy snacks that are easy to reach, so whenever you crave something to eat, you will rather eat an apple than cookies. If you want to study, create a quiet, clutter-free workspace. Eliminate all distractions. If your phone is your main distraction, as it is the case for most of us, put it in a hard-to-reach place, so you will have to make an extra effort to reach it. If you can't, because you are at a library or at a coffee shop, put it in a silence mode or use apps to limit screen time. If you want to create the habit of reading before bed, put a book next to your bedside. And remember, environment shapes behavior. Fewer distractions mean reductions in frictions to apply discipline and fewer opportunities to falter. 4. Habit stacking. Small habits, when stacked with intention, become the scaffolding of self-discipline. Anonymous. Habit stacking is the fact to attach a new habit to an existing routine. It works by pairing a desired behavior with a habitual action. Example: after brushing your teeth, your existing habit, you do 10 push-ups, the new habit you want to acquire. Over time, the trigger, brushing the teeth, reinforces the new behavior you want to acquire. Example 2. While waiting for my coffee to brew in the morning, the existing habit, I write down my top 3 priorities for the day, the new habit I want to acquire. It works because discipline thrives on structure. Habit stacking creates that structure, one small win at a time. Or, as they say, stack a good habit on top of another, and soon your environment will carry you. 5. Develop a routine. The disciplined mind crafts routines, and routines craft greatness. Anonymous. Since discipline thrives on consistency, you can create a daily routine by using the habits that you stocked earlier. In this manner, you minimize decision fatigue, hesitation, and reduce friction. For instance, you wake up in the morning, you practice breathing exercises, then you meditate. After that, you prepare your coffee. While waiting for it to brew, you write down your top 3 priorities of the day. While commuting to work, you learn a new language or skill on the go. We let you imagine what will be the benefits of such a routine after just a few months or a year. But let us be straightforward. Building such a routine takes time, trials and errors, and frustration along the way. It is the case for everybody, you, me included. But remember that frustration means that you are doing something difficult. But in the end, you will discover that it's all worth it. Your routines shape your results. Build them with discipline, and success becomes inevitable. 6. Time blocking. Time blocking protects your deep work from the chaos of the day. Carl Newport. Time blocking is a productivity method where you schedule specific blocks of time for specific tasks such as work, rest, and social activities. It helps you stay disciplined and focused. Instead of reacting to tasks as they come and risking losing control of your day, you proactively decide when to work on each activity, reducing distraction and decision-making fatigue. Time blocking forces you to treat priorities like non-negotiable appointments. Example, from 6 to 7 a.m. is always for yoga and journaling. Over time, it becomes automatic. From 9 to 11 a.m., I write my report, not checking emails or social media. From 2 to 4 p.m. is my no meeting zone for new project. I mute notifications and focus. From 5 to 7 p.m., family time block, so I decline late meetings. 8 to 8:30 p.m., learning Spanish. After a month, I've clocked 15 hours. If you notice that the blocks do not cover the whole day, you are correct. You have to let some empty spots because you will face unexpected events, urgent tasks, or you will simply need a mental break. By including free time, create a more realistic, sustainable routine. Tip: most people are better at doing repetitive work in the morning and creative one in the afternoon. So, manage your time blocks keeping that in mind. Accountability system. Accountability is the glue that ties commitment to results. Bob Proctor. Accountability helps maintain discipline as it creates a sense of responsibility. You can share your goals with a friend, a family member, or a mentor. You can even join a group or use apps. It doesn't really matter. The main aim here is to keep you on the right tracks by leveraging social pressure and feedback loops. For example, our writer aiming to finish a novel joins a weekly writing group. Knowing others expect progress motivates them to write consistently. A person who wants to learn chess joins a club, as people expect him to show up. His overall score is a proof of how committed or disciplined he or she is. Without accountability, discipline collapses into excuses and missed opportunities. Anonymous. To hold yourself accountable, my friend. That's where the real transformation begins. 8. Visualization. What you see is what you get. Change what you see and you will change your life. Wayne Dyer. Visualization is the habit to mentally rehearse success to strengthen resolve. You can spend a few minutes daily imagining achieving your goals. As underlined by many successful people, visualization played a crucial role in their achievements. Because visualization primed the brain to align actions with desired outcomes. You do not believe me? Here is a scientific study that proves the power of visualization. In 1990, Dr. Wang Yu at the Cleveland Clinic conducted a study where he divided participants into two groups. The first group performed actual physical strength training. The second group only visualized exercising their muscle but did not physically train. Over several weeks, participants in the mental training group imagined contracting their muscles with full efforts. The physical training group increased muscle strength by about 30%. The visualization-only group increased muscle strength by 13.5%, despite not physically exercising. How about that? Can you see now the power of visualization? Now, how to practice visualization? 1. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes and remove distraction. 2. Engage all senses. Imagine the sights, sounds, and emotions tied to your success. 3. Be specific. Instead of vague ideas, see yourself performing the exact disciplined actions. 4. Repeat daily. Consistency strengthens the connections between visualization and real actions. 5. Pair it with action. After visualizing, immediately take a small step toward your goal. So, what are you waiting for? Visualize your highest self and start showing up as them. 10. Reward systems. Rewards play a crucial role in maintaining a disciplined behavior by associating effort with positive reinforcement. When used effectively, rewards make discipline more engaging and sustainable. The brain's reward system, primarily governed by the hormone dopamine, reinforces behavior by associating them with pleasure. When successfully practicing discipline, we should reward ourselves with something we enjoy, encouraging the brain to repeat the behavior. Example: I successfully stuck to a disciplined way to manage my spendings and finances for 6 months. I should treat myself to a little gift. Rewards associate effort with pleasure, making discipline enjoyable. 11. Rest and recovery. Contrary to popular belief, discipline is not about working non-stop. Rest is crucial for a healthy and sustained effort. So, do not forget to get enough sleep to maintain focus and energy. Do not forget to take breaks to prevent burnout and sustain productivity, and engage in hobbies and relaxation to maintain a balanced life. Now you have all the tools to embark on your journey of self-discipline. However, you still have to understand that discipline doesn't equate perfection. You will face many failures and setbacks, as it is the case for absolutely everybody on planet Earth. You, me, Albert Einstein, and Michael Jordan included. So do not be too harsh toward yourself. Acknowledge slip-ups, then recommit. You slipped up in your daily discipline routine for whatever reason. Instead of getting discouraged and thinking that you are lazy and that you cannot do it, acknowledge the mistake and think instead, tomorrow is another day. I will start anew. Keep in mind that discipline is like a workout for your spirit. It takes time to reconfigure all the neuronal connections induced by years of bad behavior. Discipline is uncomfortable, especially in the beginning. But just as the martial artist who developed calluses in his hands and feet as a result of the training, he will do the same for your spirit. You will develop mental toughness with time and practice. Nothing comes free. As Jim Rohn said, we must all suffer one of the two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. So choose your pain wisely, my friend. Your future depends on that. Bonus content: the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is a tool used to combat hesitation, procrastination, and self-doubt. The idea is quite simple. When you feel an impulse to not act on a goal or a task, count down from 5 to 1 and physically move immediately when you reach 1. This interrupts your brain's habit of overthinking and gives you a push to take action before fear or inertia takes over. It's rooted in neuroscience. The countdown shifts control from your primitive brain, which resists change, to your prefrontal cortex, which drives decision-making. Example: let's assume that you need to write a report, but you are procrastinating. So, use the rule and count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your laptop and type the first sentence instead of scrolling social media. The rule leverages the brain's start ritual to override hesitation. By acting within 5 seconds, you prevent your mind from amplifying fears or excuses. Elevate helps you thrive.